What's up, gamers? It's your boy Beast Gamer Kuma here with another report on Modern Warfare Beta, the open crossplay beta that happened over this weekend. I know we're already at Thursday, but I needed to take some time because I have two special guests that I asked for their opinions. They're not talking. I had to ask them over Discord, and we have these lovely people. We got Mr. Riickyy and Miss Mira. They are the elite of FPS on the PC, mind you, and I was on PS4, got to play with them, saw their skills, and you know, dawned to me, I already shared my thoughts. I wanted to get the aspect from two other combatants. So here we go. We're gonna go read what they had to say. Got Mr. Riickyy here. I first asked him, alright, what was your favorite mode and why? Sorry for the typo. And he responds, I would have to say that my favorite mode would have to be the cyber attack mode, as it is a fresh look on the classic search and destroy game mode from previous titles. I love the reviving mechanic because it allows for different ways the game mode can be played. I also believe that it will be a great game mode to match from an esports point of view. Being situated in a 1v1, you are able to revive your teammates to gain an advantage on your opponents. That's some insightful thought. He also continues by saying he believes that it is the most competitive game mode from the beta, and as I am a very competitive player, I gravitate towards it, which is understandable. Like for my little bro, the remix, I wanted to be more into Slayer, so like TDM and stuff like that, but Cyber Attack is actually pretty cool. For those that don't know, Cyber Attack is a game mode where you like have 5 lives, you can revive your players, and you have to plant the bomb, which is actually pretty interesting. I like it. It's fast paced, it keeps you motivated, and the bonus of reviving your teammates is actually pretty cool. So it doesn't have to end on, you know, that note. Somebody could be tactical and bring back other people from the dead. So I return the question with, how do you feel about the crossplay as a whole? This is a very good and curious question of mine because we had the opportunity of playing with PC, Xbox, and PS4 at the same time, respectively. So he responds, from a PC player's point of view, I didn't see much of an issue, as I wouldn't be finding anything different. Console players have the option to opt out of crossplay, and because of this, I didn't see many console players. I only saw them when they partied up with their PC friends. Long term, I think that the crossplay is a huge step to increase the lifespan of the game. That's a damn good point, because you have the option as a console player if you want to opt out of playing against other PC players, because you know some people are scared of playing against PC players because of keyboard and mouse, which I can understand, but honestly we're catching up. The gamepad is actually pretty decent. When I played Overwatch against other people on PC, I use a gamepad. This one I didn't do so well Sunday, but other games I did a lot better. So we continue. What would you feel were some issues you faced or could be improved upon? He responds, some of the issues that I ran into were that some default PC settings were a bit questionable, like having the default render resolution set to 50% instead of 100%. Like it should be to get the native resolution of your monitor. Other issues included some matchmaking problems, which could have you sit there looking for a game for 10 plus minutes. I felt that the time to kill could be looked at with certain weapons, as I feel they would kill you too quickly and didn't give you much time to react to some situations. Okay, I kind of get what he's trying to say right there, but I do have to say about the matchmaking. It seems like every time we were done with a match, we were stalled. So what we had to do was back all the way out, or return into a party group and get a match started again. That happened multiple times, so I'm hoping y'all fix that in the final build, which is on October 25th. So you're getting kind of close there. I continue the questioning by asking him any balancing issues with guns. Riickyy responds, I feel that all round the guns are pretty balanced, as you won't have much of a problem getting kills, and they all feel extremely powerful and beefy when using them. However, I feel that shotguns were a bit underwhelming when using them, as you would have to be stood 3 feet away from the enemy to get a guaranteed one-shot kill, which is frustrating as they should be the kings of close quarters. Snipers feel unusable in almost every situation because the ADS speed and the amount of flinch when getting shot. The only real way to get any use out of the snipers was when playing on ground war, which is the 32 versus 32 game mode. This allowed you to find a nice spot far away to get some sniper kills. I also think that the LMGs could use a little bit of tweaking as they had extreme amounts of recoil and very slow ADS speed, and this led to a lot of gunfights being lost to the assault rifles and SMGs. I 100% agreed with that because I have a big issue with the LMGs in this game. It was just freaking weird and unfun versus other titles where, you know, yeah, I get LMGs have a big kickback. So, I mean, yeah, he touched bases on a lot of good points because definitely sniper rifles are the go-to gun in any Call of Duty game because, as I saw through the beta, a lot of quick scoping was happening out of nowhere, which is funny. So, yeah, but so far the MP7 and a lot of the assault rifles were very OP and the gamer's choice. So that, hopefully, we'll see what's that. Riickyy did a great job. Thank you, Riickyy, for answering my questions. Now, the funny part is when I asked her, first question, what was your favorite goal? She just shotgunned me all her answers, which is pretty badass. So she says, in my opinion on the MW Beta, number 1, gunplay was really nice. Beautiful sound design all around, weapons and the environment sounds really nice, realistic, and immersive. Number 2, spawns need to be looked at. Unpredictable, and you can easily respawn in front of the enemy. This is also true because I had a situation many times with that. 3, time to kill is faster than ever before. Encourages slightly more tactical play, which I do enjoy a lot. Number 4, map design is amazing. Maps have more entries than windows indoors now, like small hatches and holes you can crawl through, which COD is kind of new to. Maps are more well designed than before. And she goes, oh, I'm answering questions. Yeah, alright, so we go in a little bit in depth. So I say, you know, straight to the point, you just shotgun. I was like, cool. But she went into further details, which was also lovely. My favorite mode during the beta was 2v2, even though I didn't get the chance to play it that much since it got taken down. Encourages tactical play and good teamwork plus synergy with your teammate. A game mode where you can lose but still have fun. But apart from 2v2, I love cyber attack and team deathmatch. TDM for that classic COD feeling, easy to pick up and easy to get into. Cyber attack was great. Classic bomb defusal game mode, very similar to Siege and Counter-Strike. Okay, I see how she's connecting the two, and I get that. So I said, how do you feel about the crossplay as a whole? I had to find out how she felt. Crossplay felt good the few times I played with people from different platforms. Love that I can finally play with my council mates on a brilliant shooter game like COD. Hardly saw any council players after I leveled up a bit. Don't know what was the reason for that, honestly. But again, crossplay is a good thing and we need more of that in 2019. Might come with some balancing issues since people playing with keyboard and mouse do have slight advantages. Okay, you know, we'll see when the game finally comes out. Mirror, let me stop, I'm just playing, don't kill me. Amazing. So I said, did you feel any balancing issues with guns? What were your favorites? So she responds, gun balancing needs to be looked at. I felt like the M4 was the best all-around weapon. It just works well at any range. FAMAS feels great, works just like it says in the box. One well-placed burst will kill at most ranges, but I think the burst fire weapons need some love. If you're picking up an assault rifle that has limited firing capabilities, at least the rate between bursts should be shorter, but that's just my opinion. There's a few other guns that stood out like the MP7 and the Odin. MP7 and the MP5 seem like the SMGs of choice for many running gun players. The Odin just seems weird. It does fire slowly, yes, and has a low magazine capacity, but with the right mods, the weapon just feels like a cheat mode. DMRs should get some love as well. The MK14, for example, feels really bad to use. Shotguns are okay, kind of like they have always been in COD games, but there's no situation where I pick up a shotgun over any other gun. in the game right now. Maybe additional maps in the future will change, but as of now, shotguns do not really serve a purpose. Like any weapons, they too can be deadly in the right hands. Okay, damn. With that being said, I feel that Call of Duty Modern Warfare is going to be a buy because they just showed the latest story trailer, which is freaking awesome. And honestly, I for one am all in, so definitely get your pre-orders going. PS4 will have some exclusivities going on, especially when you pre-order digitally. You're going to get the XVR downloadable pack, and plus there's going to be a special mode exclusive to the PlayStation 4 for a year. People are upset by that, but I think you should just get over it. It's a horde mode, which we had many years ago, which I'm glad it's returning, but it's going to be exclusive with the PlayStation 4 for a little bit. So I think they're probably testing it out to see how well it works, and then they're going to release it to the other consoles. So don't fret, don't be upset, you'll get it soon enough. Alright? But other than that, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, hit that notification button, hit that subscriber button, and I'll see y'all next time. Beast out.